Hello everyone, I am your Warlock Leverum, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, today I will be going over some theories I have about Hades becoming our next big bad for LORCANA. Not only that, but we will also spend some time discussing what abilities we might see on cards, and maybe even some new IPs that will join the LORCANA roster under this new threat of Hades. While we have several villains that have been up to no good during their time in LORCANA, from shady deals, collaborating with Ursula, to even outright staking claim to areas of LORCANA and conquering them, no one is really stepping up to the plate in the same way Ursula has. At least, not yet. As we saw in the full story of Ursula's return, this Sapphire Hades has a plan that's been cooking up while Ursula's distracting everyone else with her shenanigans. We already see Pain and Panic being sent off on missions to prepare as well. And even the Steel Hades has taken control of the Titans and has already been letting them wreak havoc on LORCANA. Although a different glimmer, our Set 1 Hades, Lord of the Underworld, has let us know that something is happening in the Underworld. Production is up, costs are down, the rivers are full. Time to talk expansion. I wonder if this is the case because of the flood, as the Underworld is exactly that, under the world. And as the flood went out into LORCANA, it had to go down somewhere. So now Hades potentially has access to this huge supply of magical ink. And perhaps we've seen already the form of Hades that will be taking on because of this flood, the King of Olympus. So what could we expect to see on the game side of LORCANA? With Ursula, we got a lot of cards from her story, and a lot of them revolved around the power of songs, whether through the singer keyword, abilities related to singing, or preventing singing. And of course a slew of songs. So let's look at the Hades that we've gotten so far, and see if there's some abilities that we should keep an eye out for. With our new Emerald Hades, we have sacrificing and playing a character of the same name. In Sapphire, we have banishing a character to turn into ink. And of course our Steel Hades that works with the Titans. And finally, of course, we have with our Amber Hades in the Underworld the power of recursion, bringing cards back from the discard. And of course, King of Olympus, who gets more lore when more villains are in play. A slew of abilities to build decks around, especially the Titans, I feel. Would definitely like to see more cards work their way into LORCANA so we can truly have a great Titan deck. However, with recursion and bringing cards back from the discard, almost has an eerie feel to it. And I could see some more discard effects coming into LORCANA to lean into the strategy of setting up your discard for these recursion abilities. And what better way to show off the creepiness of recurring the banished than some new IPs? Now obviously this is purely speculation, but I feel like these have a chance at being introduced because they match with the spooky vibe that Hades may bring. One I would love to see is the Black Cauldron. This dark Disney movie is a true deep cut and such a different feel from your traditional Disney movie. But with Treasure Planet and Atlantis getting into LORCANA, I have a little more hope that we can see this IP come to LORCANA one day. The Horned King is probably the most terrifying of the Disney villains to ever exist, and would really bring the scary to the coming sets if we see the Black Cauldron join LORCANA's cast. Another deep cut we could see would be the characters from Sleepy Hollow, a short film with a spooky story that would fit right into a theme like this. Another IP that I know a ton of people have been wanting since the announcement of LORCANA is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Definitely a light-hearted take on scary, but still a lot of creepy characters that could fit right in with the feel of the upcoming sets that I feel like will be coming. Also, not related, but with We Don't Talk About Bruno introducing randomness to cards, who better to gamble on their abilities than Oogie Boogie? That's all I have to go off of for now until we see more details about the upcoming sets, which thankfully is coming soon on June 12th with our second Lorecast. I'll be taking my notes for this video and a couple others with me to see if any of my theories get confirmed, which will definitely get covered in the following lore cap this coming Friday, so be sure to subscribe and make sure you don't miss it. Like this video before heading out, and I'll see you on the next page.